saddest box. Attachments. It's the baddest chop. Scoop. With a black light. I call it static shock. You ain't what? Yeah. Half of the lost, half in light to the system. Came out and lost the other half to the streets. Big blast in the heat. Risk of riot or it's tired of committing violence with brute force stove. Then trunk the bottom like Groot's torso. What's all
Ah, fuck your bitch, then do her taxes. Kool Nerd, nigga. Kool Nerd's podcast. I am Kev the Kool Nerd.
Yes, you are.
That's Big O 614.
That's me.
And we here. We're back and we're here. Quick show. We're not doing a pod today. We just gotta talk about some shit real quick. Fire battle. Look, quick convo, right? You know what I'm saying? Fire battle. Let's dialogue. We're gonna talk about it. iBattleTV, LSG versus Ghostt. Now, this was from Defiant 6, and the battle just dropped on YouTube like a day or two ago. And I just saw, I had seen it, I saw it, I was like, man, this is fire battle. Let's talk about it. I want to talk about it. So I put it, you saw the post, I put it out there. How y'all feel about this or whatever? And I picked my winner. I even have some bars written down.
Nice.
I saw who you picked.
Mm-hmm.
I said, let's talk about it.
Mm-hmm. That's how, and here we are. And that's how we got here. In short, that's how we got here.
So let's talk about it. So LSG, I've seen a few of his battles before too. I've obviously seen Ghostt. You introduced me to Ghostt through Shots Fired. Nice. You know what I'm saying? You introduced me to Ghostt. So I seen Ghostt in Sneezy. I seen Ghostt in Trez. You know what I'm saying? LSG battled no, that was J Jeans. LSG battled who did he battle on that card? It's escaping me right now, right? But I think LSG battled LL Cool J, but we're gonna it's stuck in my head like that for some reason.
Okay.
No, King Benny. LSG battled King Benny.
Okay.
On a I Battle No Coast card. That's what it was. So, you know what I'm saying? But I watched this battle and I'm like, man, these cats is going back and forth. You know what I mean? But first watch, I was leaning towards LSG with the 30 ball. That's Ooh. Where I was. It was, and I'm gonna go through my breakdown, right? And like I said, I got bars. I just want to dialogue real quick. But first watch, I'm like, man, he kind of out the gate with it. And I feel like this is me, right? I felt like the Ghostt rebuttals hindered him a little bit. That's one of the strategic things that me and you talk about sometimes. Like, don't do it if it don't like he came through with the first round rebuttal was, you know, the mask down. You said something about Halloween, so I'm here with the mask down. I'm like, it's lukewarm. That was lukewarm. I get it. You didn't have to do it, because as he gets into his material and these bars I got from his first round, the God fighting Ragnarok, Static Shock scope with the black light, the Lynn Bias one line bar, like Ghostt material was fire in that first round. Honestly, I feel like the first round was probably the closest.
Okay.
If not for that rebuttal, to me,
okay,
but LSG round one was out the gate with it. The he was like the ghost. What'd he say? Ghost a bitch like all my exes. He said, I only came here for the green ghost, the Flying Dutchman. What did he say? He said, your Ghost Rider played your eyes. That was fire. What did he say? Pounds. Oh, the fucking math scheme. The math scheme?
I figured you liked the math. I figured you
come
liked
on.
the
I'm the
math.
cool nerd.
I figured you would like the math scheme.
Oh, come on, man. The round, he said your rounds are for anyone. What? Oh, come on, man. Y'all know, y'all already heard that. That shit was fire. Minus the vision I see, I can be negative too. That's where LSG got me. Round one, I gave it to LSG for those reasons.
And then he had a binary bar in there too.
That was in the third.
So I appreciated his round. And to me, this is a style clash. Because you got somebody that's performance, witty, nerdy, all in the same token. I like this first. Don't get me wrong, but I gravitate to the more hardcore.
Okay.
And I felt like Ghostt came out the gate barking on that man. I thought his rebuttal, I liked the rebuttal because had he not rebutted, I feel like that 31st was tough to overcome.
Okay.
I feel like that was the one that needed to be rebutted if you're gonna rebuttal it. I will say this though. I love the fact that he rebutted every round. Every round he rebutted.
He didn't rebuttal in the beginning of the third, but you're right.
Yeah, but the Lex, yeah, he did with Lex.
Oh,
he had a sign.
Yeah.
That was fire to me. And so I feel like that was and not only that, having the presence of mind to be able to switch the moves. They was laughing because it was joking, and it was like real shit.
Yep.
That was masterful.
Yep.
But let me go back to the first.
Going
back to the first round though, I felt like his round had way more energy. Ghostt has a fucking pen too. Like, I just feel like, I guess what I don't like is, I understand that you're not going to be a fan favorite, or you're not going to be a favorite sometimes. Going against his fan favorite, and he'd been MIA for a little bit.
Right.
But nobody was reacting to anything, and I was over here going crazy, like, oh, that's nuts. Oh, that's nuts. That's crazy. Like, why ain't nobody, y'all just not getting this, or are y'all just too busy in happy land? I don't know.
Right.
But that even pulled me in, like, yeah, so at this point, I'm like, oh, they really trying to play, man, listening. Wake up. Which made me listen to it even harder. I was like, yeah, he got the first. I was like, it was too tough not to go for it. I like, I understand, like, I like clever shit too, because I'm clever.
Right.
But sometimes that tough shit just kicks the door in for you. And I'm like, man, that was crazy. So, but I had him edging the first. I had him edging. I thought the first round was great from both of them. I feel like the second and third were preference. So it's a battle that can go either way. Somebody might watch it and be like, that's a 30 for Ghostt. Somebody might watch it and say that's a 30 for LSG, because it's a style clash and it's more so preference than, somebody had better material. But I thought they both did their thing. It's definitely something to watch.
Facts. That's how I feel about it. Like, so, and even with the first round, Ghostt first round, see, sometimes I gotta talk about the lows too. To somebody else, it will be fire, and I'm not gonna mad if somebody else say it was fire. But the this might have was either the first or the second, or I think it was the end of the first, to be honest. When he said if you all you got is ghost flips, say something about Nicolas Cage. What'd he say? So I put the flame to this bonehead.
Yeah.
All right. I'm a Ghost Rider fan. Ghost Rider is probably one of my favorite Marvel characters, period. That bar wasn't it.
I didn't like the bar either, but shockingly they reacted to it. And I was just like, and I don't, that's where I'm like, they reacted to that, but then some other stuff they didn't react to. And I'm like,
yeah, that bar wasn't it. So
we'll have to revisit certain things in the podcast too, because I want to discuss the importance of the crowd since they're about to be coming back.
Oh,
because
yeah,
honestly, having a crowd and them not responding could trick the viewer into thinking that it's a dry spot.
That's a fact.
And I don't feel like neither MC had a dry spot. They was cooking. Now
That part.
there may have been some lines that I didn't care for, but I'm not, I'm not the general public. I'm only one person.
Right.
So, I was just really thinking about it when I was watching it, and I was like, nobody reacted to that, but they reacted to the Ghost Rider bar. The bar I don't like, they react to.
Yeah. That you got a point. You definitely have a point. And like that's a whole pod on this. Yeah, we're gonna address. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about that. So, and then for the second round for LSG, I gave LSG the second because so that's what like you're talking about. Ghost came out with the tough talk. So LSG tough talk, the struggle bars, that shit. LSG was kind of letting know.
Suicide. Why are you still here?
Why are you still here? LSG, he came back and was like, nigga, I can talk that shit too. You know what I'm saying? So he hit him out the gate with the you said in your last battle, you was thinking of suicide. Well, nigga, why are you still here? Fire out the gate, right? Then he did the Ghost impression, right?
Yeah, I didn't like that. I didn't care for that impression. I didn't think that was good enough. But I get it.
And then he went into the shit where he was talking about his mom. You know what I'm saying? Well, no, shit, he had some hard shit before then. Did I not write that down? He said, I don't mind horsing around while I'm trying to get in a stable place. He was talking about the dice. He said off the block. What'd he say? My niggas is dying off the block, but y'all call it a pair of dice.
Yes.
He said Lex finally gave me an opportunity to face my demons. So now I'm talking to Ghosts. Like it was some other shit in there that LSG had, and I was like, oh my God. Yeah, nigga. You know what I mean? Like he was talking. Tough. He was talking and he was giving them that pain. And so, and then Ghost came back with a very similar first round. A very similar second to his first. He had the Tesseract Vision headshot group torso bar. That shit was crazy to me. But I went with LSG because he used, in my opinion, Ghost power against him in the second round.
Right. That's why you feel if he would have had his third and the second, it would have.
Yeah. So
I got you.
I said that off camera. So I'm gonna say it on camera. This is one of those moments where I think the battlers need to be comfortable enough to know their material back and front, right? So if Ghost does his third in the second, it takes away all that shit that LSG said, or at least makes it even more debatable, right? Like they going like this with them with that second round. You know what I'm saying? And then you could, I think about the first a little bit more because it was close. I think it was the best round. It wasn't the most clear, right? Then if Ghost does that, it could shift to him 2-1. You know what I'm saying? Right now, how I got it, I got LSG 2-1, winning the first and the second, and Ghost winning the third clear. Even though LSG's third was cool. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't his best round. It was all right. I never had dirt on me, but gun residue, like it was cool. It was cool. But Ghost's third round, he was upstairs. You bring that to the second round, this is a whole different battle, in my opinion. So that's how I think about it.
Yeah, I could agree with that. I mean, his third was still impactful.
Absolutely.
The whole I was cleaning out my house, but the apartment was dirty. Like
the apartment was dirty. He said, what did he say? I waited all this time for a glimmer of sunshine, and then she lost the baby. Like that's like, come on, man.
Yeah, man. Listen, that was crazy. But I feel like in a preference battle, people don't want to hear that, no matter how true it is, and that's the thing, I guess, where I get a little annoyed sometimes with rappers, like, because he hit it on the head. Like,
yeah,
a lot of these fake cats stand up here like he said, talking about he really banged, and he was talking about how he could see who people are by the people that they hang with. Like that was fire to me.
Tough.
Like I was like, man, this man is talking. He talks for all 3 rounds, and that's my lingo. And it's one of them things. And he is from the city, so I'm trying not to let the bias flare up. So I gave LSG the 3rd, just because I know for a fact everybody don't necessarily want to hear the real talk. But me personally, I thought that Ghostt 3rd was super hard. I fuck with that heavy, but I also feel like that's preference. But yeah, I said 3-0 Ghostt. It could have 3-0 Ghostt, possibly. If somebody said 2-1, I ain't mad at it. I'm definitely gonna go watch again because and pay more attention to LSG's round. I ain't even gonna hold you. When I first seen it, I was like, I've never seen LSG before, and the first thing I think about, because I'm old, is Levert, Sweat, and Gill. Like, why would you name yourself that? But it's neither here nor there. So, but I was impressed with the battle though altogether. But I thought Ghostt was just wigging out, and then his crowd participation, him talking to Lex, like he looked like a veteran out there. Like, Lex, can I get a name? Yep. Like, he was just doing the most, and I was like, yeah, I like this. Like he's in a different bag right now.
Facts. Well, shit, I'm maybe I'll meet him this weekend. He on the card this weekend. Who is Ghostt battling? I was just looking at it. Fate. I think Ghostt is battling Fate. This weekend. I'll be up there. LSG don't battle till the end of the month, and he got Court Hendricks. So both of them got some fights coming up.
Is that the NY card?
Yeah, that's in New York. Both of them are in New York.
It's next week, right?
Court. Which one?
Not this week, but next week. That's the 19th.
No. Shit, I gotta
go cancel the 19th stuff.
Right, the 19th stuff has been canceled. But we got this weekend, which is Gnome weekend, which is going to be a whole nother podcast we got to do about these dates.
Right.
We got to talk about these dates.
Illuminati dates. Everybody just picks on the same date. I don't get it, but whatever. I'm not in the crowd. But
anyway, we'll say that for another pod. Either way, this battle was fire. LSG versus Ghostt. It's up on YouTube now. I'll drop the link in the subscription. But before y'all do that, make sure you like, subscribe, comment on this, please, and thank you, because we have manners.
Always.
Yeah, and that's what we got. We out. Bang.
Flow stupidity, oh so vividly, pink pictures, but most don't know the imagery. Element of fire, y'all don't know my chemistry. I gossip about the God, that's what I call a ministry. The sun and I perform in symmetry. I'm coded spiritually, no means have I folded physically. I'm loaded lyrically, ready aim shoot. Y'all was sleeping good, then boom, Freddy came through. I'm cold with it, Betty flame boost. When I confront who y'all think is real, Betty change truths. These niggas lie on life, need to die on sight. Respect my complexion, you gotta flick the light on twice. I'm on the beat like white on rice, I flight on fright. My feet are firmly planted, I can fight on ice. I display my might on mics, now I can buy without my eye on price. I know what fits y'all to try on tight. Y'all niggas lunching, I roll with the punches. 2 arms, no legs, I hold them like crutches.